We all know about the impact Jay-Z has in the music world and the hip-hop culture as in general. He's also pretty savvy as far as kicks go. A couple years back, he did a collab with Reebok on the S. Carters. Those things were some of the dark. I was going crazy. I remember trying to get them things right there. Black and pink, the Gucci looking ones, the red, white, and blue. Just like, had to have the S. Carters. Well, Jay-Z is still venturing in the world of sneakers. But this time it's with something that shouldn't be surprising because we see him rocking a lot of stuff. We see Meek Mill rocking a lot of things. Puma suede. And now that Jay-Z is doing things in Puma, they're looking to make a splash in the NBA and in basketball in general.
Right.
Now, the first overall pick and actually the first 2 picks in the NBA draft, DeAndre Ayton, who's now a member of the Phoenix Suns, Marvin Bagley, who's now a member of the Sacramento Kings, are 2 of the new faces of Puma basketball. They're bringing back the Clyde Fraziers and kind of remodify the look of the sneaker. It's pretty dope, and you know they got some real slick things jumping off of them. Zaire Smith, who was taken by the Suns and then traded to the Sixers, he's also a representative of Puma, and they signed the cat today. They signed somebody today. Who did?
It's Scary Terry, right?
Scary
Terry.
Out there in Boston.
That boy got a shoe deal.
Signed a multi-year deal with them. We know about Rudy Gay messing with him. Skylar Diggins Smith is also a Puma representative, as well as Michael Porter Jr. We don't know when we'll see him on the court. People. You know, like all Rock Nation. I mean, Jay-Z is a savvy businessman. So what can we expect? Nike is a powerhouse in the world of basketball.
And we'll continue.
We also know that Team Jordan, Jumpman, Jordan Brand, however you look at Michael Jordan's sneaker line, is a powerhouse in the world of basketball. So can Puma sneak through the back door and make an impact in basketball?
I mean, as a fellow sneakerhead, it depends. Because, I mean, the first thing y'all did, y'all signed 2 big men. And we all know outside of Shaq, no big men sell shoes. So
fair point.
So we're gonna have to see how that works out, and if Zaire could be, get a little buzz probably, but I think they did all right by signing Terry Rozier. I mean, he had a great playoff run. Now he got a shoe deal. He's probably come up for a contract.
He's already said he's the face of Puma basketball now.
All right, see, look, bro. See, sometimes he gotta chill. Okay,
he's the face.
He had a good month and a half.
What we can say about him right now, he's the only member of Puma basketball who's been in the playoffs.
Well, Rudy Gay. Rudy Gay made the playoffs.
My bad, Rudy.
I'm about to say Rudy made the playoffs a plethora of times in his career, but now Terry Rozier going back to being the backup because Kyrie coming back. So how's that really gonna work out for him? But like I said, he had a great season. They didn't have to sign a guard because guards sell shoes. And if we look, besides LeBron's probably the only big man or forward, I should say, that's probably selling shoes that I could think of. Oh, KD. And
I was gonna throw KD out there.
Yeah, but KD and LeBron are probably one of the only few forwards that actually selling shoes. So I mean, that's a good look for Puma. We can see how their shoes going with the new technology, how they upgrade their shoes, because we saw how that happened with Vince Carter when he signed back in '98. He signed that long-term deal and got out of that contract within a year and a half. So, I mean, I think it's gonna take off, definitely in the hip hop community.
Well, Scary Terry is very confident in himself right now. He said, me signing with Puma is basically letting you know I'm taking over the Puma world. You got guys taking over Adidas. You got guys taking over Nike. Whatever. I'm competing with the Puma world, and I'm taking that shit over. From the jump, that's my whole thing. I feel like I'm going to turn up because I ain't never got a knock on nobody wearing Puma. I feel like I'm very marketable, and I'm the guy they needed to sign. So, I mean, everything Jay-Z puts his hands on, we must say it pretty much turns to gold, especially in today's age. And I'm fascinated to see, where do they take this? Skylar Diggins is still balling in Nikes right now. She doesn't have a signature Puma shoe as of yet, or she hasn't played in the WNBA games. Now, we see her in, like, off-the-court gear. She stays in Puma Athletics and the Puma Suedes and things of that nature. I want to see the color waves, how they mix it up.
Yeah,
you know,
I want to see two colorways.
The
orange and yellows
and the black and white.
ones.
Yeah. So I mean, I want to see how funky they get with the color waves. I also want to see, are they going to give these players their own signature shoes? Because right now, as we mentioned, it's the remodeled, pretty much. Yeah, the Clyde Frazier. If you cats don't know who Clyde is, look him up. One of the best to ever pick up a Spalding and get it down. So you need to know your history and know who that brother is. But
very fashionable too.
Very fashionable. H. I know you were around, when Clyde dropped the sneaks originally and whatnot. We like the team.
We had season tickets in these games back then.
What are your thoughts, man? Puma. Are you rocking Pumas? Are you picking up the new Andre Aytons or the Michael Porter Juniors?
I mean, they gotta do a different style because I'm not really rocking with them joints. Those old school, man. I'm not really feeling those joints.
I got a pair of Pumas. I got the suede ones,
Right.
I got the Puma suedes. But the whole back what you were talking about with Terry Rozier's confidence. Yeah, I mean you might be I guess you'd be he's not even the longest senior one. I would say Rudy is. Being the face, you can't be the face and be a backup. You can't. What face? You're a backup.
Maybe he knows something we don't know, that they gonna get rid of Kyrie.
Okay, well,
Kyrie
Lee, or Kyrie Lee's go to New York.
Those are rumors.
I mean, as of right now, this day and age, starting in 2018-2019 season, you're gonna be the backup.
So does Puma have to pick up a name? A lot of people, although they do have dope sneaks, they buy the Kevin Durant's because they're Kevin Durant's. They buy the LeBron James because they're LeBron James. They buy the Kobe's because they're Kobe. Is Puma going to have to rely on a design of the sneaker, or are they going to have to get a marquee figure that,
That's going to have to happen. Or they're going to at least hope one of these rookies pop off. I'm not even going to say this year because, like I say, it's still big men. But they might have to get an established player because a lot of people coming up on sneaker free agents after the season. So you got Devin Booker coming up. I think he'll be a bigger face than Terry Rozier. Got 70 points in his career. He scored 70 points. He's very marketable. He's not also a backup, but who knows? Or Terry Rozier has a breakout season, not a breakout playoff run. Who knows? He might be the face, but it's gonna be on time will tell me. We know if you sign with Rod Nation, you're pretty much gonna be in Pumas, because I think all the signees right now are in Pumas. So we're gonna see. I'm very interested to see what kind of rollout they do with the different shoes, different colorways. Like you said, they would give somebody a signature shoe or something.
It's funny, as we mentioned the Celtics. Puma isn't the only sneaker looking to make a splash in the NBA right now. Puma isn't the only sneaker looking to make a splash. We know about N1. N1 is looking to make a comeback. So we'll see if they're able to get some NBA players because they're looking to make a comeback. But New Balance is looking to make a splash in the NBA.
No.
And their number one target right now is Gordon Hayward. Now, Gordon Hayward, many of you know, he suffered a devastating injury in the opening game of the 2017-18 season last year in Cleveland, playing against the Cleveland Cavaliers. He went for a backdoor alley-oop, ran into LeBron. I mean, it's almost the man is still out there, when he ran into LeBron in the air and he came down wrong, and it was,
if you haven't seen that video, please don't go look at it.
Yeah, it was something vicious, but he's back. He's been working out for a few months now. About 3 weeks ago, he slam dunked, he said, for the first time, and, was very confident. Well, not the first time, but the first time since the injury, and was very confident. But New Balance is looking to make Gordon Hayward the face of their sneak. They're not only looking at Gordon Hayward, they're looking at Joel Embiid and another gentleman that we'll mention in a moment. But can Gordon Hayward lead the sneaker community? Can you see some little Gordon Haywards running around?
No.
That's just a cold no. What are you saying?
You see my face, right?
So y'all mean to tell me y'all not getting the Hayward ones?
Man, no. There's only been one person, and the name I might throw out, if you watch basketball, you know who he is, but don't I know who Matt Bonner is.
Matt Bonner.
He was the only one.
What they call the Red Rocket?
The Red Rocket in San Antonio.
Rocket.
He wore New Balances, and he wore the same ones. I think for, if I'm not mistaken, it was probably 3 or 4 years straight. He wore the same ugly New Balance sneakers. Yeah, they off the court wear is slick. I understand why New Balance wants to give Gordon Hayward.
I'm going to have to get y'all some New Balance Gordon Haywards, man.
You won't wear those.
That's why I'm going to have to get y'all some
I'm
New
not
Balance
wearing.
Gordon Haywards.
Those are filthy. I'm not wearing. But we know why they're trying to sign
Target
Gordon.
Market. Yeah,
Target Market. New Balance is a running shoe. Boston Marathon. Gordon Hayward's supposed to be the Great White Hope. So
and he's recovering.
He's recovering.
They make
so
it seem like when you're recovering from a devastating injury and you're trying to get things going.
Getting these New Balances, but I mean, I think he's a sneaker free agent after this season. But Joel Embiid, no. Once he's a big man. Big men don't sell shoes.
But he's international though, so they might be going for another market than that. Embiid is definitely a superstar. That whole Rihanna.
That's why he go to Nike.
He right now he wears Adidas. He wears Adidas.
So go to swoosh.
That'll be interesting. But the other player that New Balance is looking at is a gentleman whose contract is about to expire with Jordan, and they may not be re-signing him, and that's Kawhi Leonard. So New Balance is looking at Kawhi. So what I'm wondering. Jordan put a offer out to Kawhi a few months ago, something like
4 for 22.
Yeah, 4 years, $22 million. So it'd have been roughly a little over $5 million per season. Now, and to us, that's great money, of course. But for your superstar, your top tier athletes,
I mean,
it's not.
And in his sense, it needed because I know he wants to be the James Harden to get the $200 million deal, the Stephs and the Bronze, but they speak. They're marketable. You don't talk.
Kawhi gonna get to Toronto and have a lot to say. He gonna drop a diss record against the Spurs and all that.
That's some stuff that your Lakers players do. I want to go to the Lakers.
Come over.
But I mean, Kawhi, please don't do that. I'd rather you go to Under Armour for going New Balance.
I think he would mess with Nike. If things. I like some of the claw remixes to some of the Jordans I was seeing wearing the PE editions.
Exactly. They can't wear no claws and New Balances. They don't. No, New Balance not stay out of the NBA game.
Well, now that he's in Toronto, Drake, even though it's been rumored that Drake is going to Adidas, Drake had a very strong relationship with Jordan for some time. So maybe being in the Toronto market might shake things up. And like you said, maybe if Kawhi says a word or two, hey, everyone, how you doing? Or something like that, he'll get a little more marketable and we'll see how things take off in that lane.
Put it like this. I've been next to Kawhi, and I've probably heard maybe 3 words from him.
Yeah, the brother don't speak.
He don't speak, so you can't get mad. They give you this. If you think you're getting lowballed, you get
speak on the court though. That's his thing.
I mean, his game speak, but you got to be marketable. We can't just do a commercial. You not talking. You got to sell our product.
Yeah, got to say something.
It's
about the kids. The kids buy sneaks.
Yeah, I mean,
and if you're not talking out there, the kids got all the rap in the world. They want to hear you say something. They want to hear you talking. So it'll be interesting. Let us know your thoughts. You can comment below when you check these clips out on YouTube or on Instagram. Where should Kawhi go? Is Gordon Hayward a perfect fit for New Balance? And Puma, can they take over the NBA, man? As we wrap up today's show, it was a great week in Atlanta. Shout out to our man, the sixth man.
Six God.
We were out booming out in South Gwinnett like Lou Will. Sixth man like Lou Will. And every summer, Lou Will, his whole team, shout out to his team, shout out to his lovely mother, shout out to Erica, Andrea, who do things on his PR side with Thericom and CC,
shout out to y'all,
who's doing things with them as well. They always put together something dope for the youth in the community with Lou Will's annual basketball camp. And this year it was phenomenal like no other, sponsored by Peak. Of course, Lou Will, his sneaker deals with Peak. And
his sneakers are kind of slick too.
Yeah, real slick. What's up, Lou, man?
13, brother, 13.
Size 9. Just, waiting for them Lou Willvilles. But it's always dope to see what he does for the kids. He gets out there. It was funny. It was a 4-day camp. Took place from Monday to Thursday. today he actually got out there and was playing ball with the kids. You know, like he's always out there coaching, helping out with the passes, talking, giving them, you know, with advice on what they need to do. But they were playing 5-on-5s, kind of like the staff versus the kids, so that was dope. But he had a little bit of everybody come through and speak with the kids, and that's always phenomenal. You know, like I look at Will, it's funny. It's almost like he's your favorite baller and your favorite rapper's NBA star. You know, your favorite NBA player loves Lou Will. Your favorite rapper loves Lou Will. You know, it's a good thing to be.
He has the mantra.
He got the juice. He got the juice. He has a song. Drake, of course, did the song as we mentioned, booming down South Gwinnett, like Lou Will, the 6-man song. But he had Cap G. You know, he's doing his thing right now in the music game. He's from right here, not too far, couple miles down the road in College Park. He had also newly acquired Los Angeles Clipper Mike Scott come out there, you know, come out and speak with the youth as well. We had Lil Duval out there, T.I. out there, Dwight Howard out there. Today it was even dope to see Quavo coming.
He bought the stars out, didn't he?
He bought the stars out. Lou Will bought the stars out. So big ups to everyone that came through. It was dope. Dwight came through, man, and gave the kids a lot of game. He came at about 11 o'clock. And was there all day. He spoke with the kids, played ball with the kids. Not only did he like speak with the collection of kids, but afterwards he had like a private session with them. It was just like giving them great game, not only about the game of basketball, but about life. And me personally, I tip my hat when we see these gentlemen who could be doing so many other things. They already play a long, rigorous season, you know, 82 games, the playoffs, training camp, preseason. For them to get out and spend their time, spend their hours with the youth, I think that is phenomenal. So once again, shout out to Lou Will, shout out to everyone that they had come through the camp. If you're in the Gwinnett area, it always takes place in South Gwinnett. Next season is something to bring your kids to. They had some kids stand up today and who weren't from Atlanta. You had kids come from New York. You had kids come from the Bahamas. You had kids come from all over. Had kids come from Tennessee. Kids come from Los Angeles, the California area. So that to me. I'm like, wow, you know, like that's pretty dope. The parents actually brought the kids. You know, you get hotel and stay with family and take place in a real dope camp. So once again, salute to Lou Will for everything he does there. Also in the world of basketball, the basketball tournament is here, you know, and Puma is sponsoring that right now. Tournament for $2 million taking place right downtown Georgia State. We're going to go check it out again this weekend.
I got to check, man. My cousin playing. I got to check it.
If he get that check, you know, you got something.
Hey,
we need some lunch on that, brother.
Yo, like. B, I need, Bayhound's Army. I need y'all. Look, last year, y'all played me, and y'all lost to Overseas Elite. So I need y'all to go ahead and get this win this weekend. Go ahead and win the regionals, and go ahead and get this $2 million. Brandon, you know what I'm saying? I'm playing. Hey, we got the same name. We family. I need some of that bread.
I'm not mad at that. I just want a Chick-fil-A spicy chicken meal. That's all.
If I get some bread, I got you, dog.
That's all. It's taking place right now. If you're interested in getting some tickets, you can hit us up on social media. I'm Eldorado2452.
And I'm CEO Triche. That is CEOTRICHE.
And we might be able to help y'all out with that. It's taking place at Georgia State, as we mentioned. The games will be going on. They took place today, Thursday night. Tomorrow, which is Friday, there'll also be a slam dunk contest. And that in itself will be for $40,000 and a chance to be featured on a. They're just giving money away. They giving money. They giving money away. The slam dunk contest will take place tomorrow. Then there'll be games also on Saturday and Sunday. So once again, you can hit us up if you're looking for tickets for that. And on Saturday night, Saturday, July 28th, I got to give much love to my homegirl, Lauren. She's out here in the Atlanta area, but she's also a Philadelphia native. She's doing things as a young woman, African-American entrepreneur. She has a clothing line coming out, and it's clothes and lingerie. So, you know, you want to see a lady get sexy and do her thing. Ladies, if you want to get sexy, she's having a unveiling party that'll take place this week, and it'll be right down the street, not too far from here on Nelson Street. And yours truly will be hosting. So I'm going to be in that thing on the 1-2.
Stay getting money.
Seeing what the models are doing, you know, see if they walking it like they talking it in that lingerie. So shout out to you, Miss Lady, and everything you have going on. You can follow her. I'll have the details posted on social media as well. You can check out the information on the flyer. You can purchase your tickets. Come out, have a drink. Come kick it with me and have a great time. Have a great time, man.
Yes, sir.
Great show as always, man.
Course,
it's always
brother,
a pleasure.
course.
We got to give big love and shout out to our man H back there doing what he does, giving us the platform
the one and only.
Make things great out here. Once again, one more time, big shout out to Don DNA Sports Talk. Follow that brother. He's giving you dope content just like we are as well. As always, stay locked to what's going on here at Live Hip Hop Daily. There are a lot of dope personalities, a lot of dope shows, a lot of dope talent coming out of this studio right here in downtown Atlanta. We'll be back next Thursday. Where can they check you out?
Hey, man, check me out all social media platforms. CEO Triche, that is CEOTRICHE. Hey, man, I'm doing some things out here, man.
Check me out, Eldorado 2452, 24 hours in a day, 52 weeks in a year. So that's how we getting down. Also follow These Urban Times. And make sure you're checking out the station in the studio, Live Hip Hop Daily. There'll be a lot more dope content coming.
Support it.
Peace and blessings. Good morning, depending on where you're at. See you next Thursday.